I wanted to start a podcast. This has been a goal and an idea of mine. And this is pretty much what you can consider to be episode 1, or the introduction to what I have in mind and what my big vision is for this particular podcast. There's been a lot of lessons I've learned along the way. Basically, we'll get into in further down episodes, kind of my background, my history as I've learned to kind of develop myself into who I am today, and what led me down the journey that I've been on and where I'm at today as a team leader, business owner. And my goal is really to share a lot of the lessons that I've learned. I want to share a lot of the highs. I want to share a lot of the lows. I get a lot of people that have came to me and asked for coaching and mentorship, which is ideally how my team was actually formed to begin with. And we've basically been able to replicate success time and time again through basically picking the right people and picking people that I see potential in and being able to morph them into their basically biggest and best version of themselves. So again, one of the reasons we decided to start this podcast was, we get a lot of people that have questions kind of about what it is that we do, what makes my team successful, what makes me successful in different forms of business. And, there's a lot of different answers that go along with that depending on the topic at hand. But the point of this was really to give back to people and kind of show them what the journey looks like. I think one of the things that's missing in society today is everybody sees the highlight reels that are in everybody's lives, right? If you guys are on social media, if you guys follow anybody on social media these days, the majority of the people like to share all of the good things that go on in business, and there's a lot of good things. There's a lot of amazing things in mentorship. There's a lot of amazing things in growing and being involved in self-development with yourself. But there's also a lot of struggles and challenges. And I feel like not a lot of the struggles and challenges are highlighted enough. I know looking back on my career and looking back on what's gotten me to where I am today, and obviously I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I've made some pretty good progress. It's been a lot of the lessons and the struggles that I've learned that have actually allowed me to make better decisions and allowed me to pivot my business and get to where I'm at today. So what I'm hoping to accomplish with this podcast, for those of you guys that choose to tune in and listen, is to really just add some value to you guys. This is not going to be something that is super scripted. I'm not a fan of those. I don't like having everything super watered down. I don't like having everything completely planned out. I'm an off-the-cuff kind of person. I'm pretty raw. I will tell you guys how it is, whether it be good or whether it be bad. And what you're going to find on this podcast is I'm going to include everybody that is within my team, my organization, people that work with me, people within our brokerages, a lot of the agents that we work with. There might be some other cross vendors that we work with, other successful business owners that I know. But really, what I would like to do is kind of document this journey. Towards the end of 2020, we had decided to launch our own brokerage as well. That was kind of the next milestone for me in taking the next business leap. I had basically run some other businesses. I got into real estate almost 7 years ago, have done pretty well for myself, managed to make it up to the top 1% of real estate professionals in the state of Arizona. And we basically had started a team a little over 3 years ago. And we have now grown the team into a pretty successful performing team. We're not massive by any means. I've always kept between 8 to 12 people on my team at any given time in an effort to make sure that I'm available for those people. I never had a vision of it growing to be completely massive and taking myself out of production and not being available to my people. I think the value that I bring to them is working in the trenches alongside with them, coaching them, teaching them all the things that I learned. And so we've always managed to keep the team a pretty small setup, and it allows me to stay a little more one-on-one with these guys. It also allows me to control the culture a little bit more with it being smaller, because to me, culture is probably one of the most pivotal things that is going to make or break your business, is the culture that you create within your organization. So what you'll probably see on this podcast is you're going to see people within my team, like I mentioned, people within my brokerage and other business owners that I know. And I plan on bringing them on, and we're going to talk about all things surrounding business, surrounding mindset, surrounding work-life balance. There's some things in those topics that I'm absolutely amazing at, and there's some things in those topics that I absolutely need to get much better at myself. So this is going to be a great opportunity for you guys to see me pivot my way through my journey, especially as we've taken on this brokerage. It's no longer been about myself or my team. Now we're looking to basically scale that out and help other full-time real estate professionals grow their business. My goal with this is to not highlight all of the highlight reels for you guys and show all the goods of it. I want to be down in the trenches and show you guys what this is going to look like from the ground up. And I also want to show you guys what it looks like with some of the newer agents on my team that have come on and have seen high levels of success and also have seen some lows, and give you guys a basically behind the curtain look on what it takes to be successful in this business or any other similar business for that matter. I have a wide variety of people on my team, anywhere from 19 years old, well up into their 40s, touching 50 years old. So I think that I can bring some value to you guys that's going to resonate with a little bit of everybody. So I'm excited to launch this. Like I said, it's been something that's been on my mind for quite a while now. And this is my way of basically giving back and offering value and pulling the curtains back on my business to show you guys what it looks like and what it takes to basically lead a successful team, a successful organization, show you guys what some of the struggles look like, show you guys a lot of the lessons that I've learned along the way, in hopes to help you guys prevent making some of those same mistakes. And even maybe hopefully connect with some of you guys that are watching this and learn some things for you. So hopefully, like I said, this turns out to be something pretty amazing for you guys. That is the goal for me, is to drop some serious value and knowledge along the way and really help those of you guys out there that are either in the business and feel like you've hit a plateau and looking to take it to that next level, or those of you guys that are just getting started in real estate or entrepreneurship or starting your own business, and offer you guys a little bit of advice and, like I mentioned, behind the curtain look at what it takes to run a company and hopefully help you guys develop and grow your businesses successfully. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey, and let's get it started.